Hey guys, so I just kind of thought it would be fun, since Halloween is literally right around the corner now, to just kind of list off 20 of your favorite kind of horror movies or dark comedy movies. Just for, the spirit of Halloween. Just for fun. It is just for fun. This isn't a tag or anything like that. It's just for fun. There's a lot of movies I'm not even going to be able to mention, because what I wanted to do was to have a copy of the movie to show you guys. And a lot of my favorite horror movies I don't actually have a copy of. I just either watch them on TV or online or whatever. I don't actually have a copy of them. And I just kicked my computer. But yeah, so this is just 20 random ones. I do have 2 horror anime movies, or considered horror anime movies, in here. But yeah, okay. And this is like anime, horror, dark humor, or like thriller. So, somewhere in that area. But they're in no specific order. I'm just gonna start mentioning them. I picked Scream. I love the Scream movies. I know they're not exactly the scariest movies, but I loved them. I can't help it. I also chose It. And as you notice, a lot of these are going to be on VHS. I don't actually have a case for this one, so I'll just have to do that. It. I've loved that movie since I was little. This one I did a review on, 666 The Child. And I'm kind of stacking these while I'm doing this, so don't mind the racket. This one's actually a collector's set, but both movies are really good. House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects, which are both done by Rob Zombie. This is a collector's set. It actually is a 3-disc set, but it's got both of those movies. And then the 3rd disc is like the making of The Devil's Rejects, in case you guys were wondering what the 3rd disc would be. Let's see. Then I did See No Evil. I also love this movie. Mostly because it has Kane in it, who is a professional wrestler. He wrestles. Actually, I think he's on SmackDown right now. I'm not sure. Yeah, he is. He's on SmackDown right now. Anyways, I also picked From Hell. This one is amazing. It's about Jack the Ripper. So, I thought that was pretty good. Let's see. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. This one's more of like the horror comedy I was telling you about. There is absolutely nothing scary about this movie. It's more funny than anything, but I love it. And I picked The Curve. This one's the one that would be classified as more of like a thriller, not a horror, but a thriller. But that's okay. It's still good. Then I picked Aliens. This is my special edition version of it, but there's never anything wrong with Aliens. Let's see. This one I actually recorded. It's called The Breed. I don't even know if you guys can read that. The Breed. Oh, and that's scribbled out because there was Vampires Los Muertos I recorded on here, and it didn't record the whole movie. It only recorded like 45 minutes of the movie, and then it stopped for some reason, and I don't know why. So since the whole movie's not on there, I kind of just scribbled it out. But The Breed is a very good vampire movie if you have not checked that out yet. And I picked Queen of the Damned. Again, this is kind of probably more like a thriller than a horror, but it's still good. And I picked The Crazies. That was the remade version of The Crazies, by the way. It's not the original. And then I picked The Hills Have Eyes, Part 1 and 2. I don't even know if you guys can see those. Yeah. We only have a few left. The Bride of Chucky. That's always a good one. The Chucky movies are amazing. This one also is probably considered more of a horror comedy than anything else. So, and don't mind the clicking, I just got another IM. But, that's probably considered more of a horror comedy than anything else. I don't think it'd be considered horror. Let's see. Dawn of the Dead. This month is always good to watch zombie movies. I don't know. Zombie movies, vampire movies, slasher movies, those kind. All of the above. And I don't have room for this one. Yes, I do. Anyways. Then I picked Seed of Chucky. Again, this is more of a dark comedy movie. But, like I said, you can't go wrong with Chucky whenever it comes to, especially being right around Halloween. Then I picked, these both are considered horror anime, dark anime, whatever you want to call it. But I picked MD Geist. This one's a really old one. The only reason why I even heard of this one was because of a friend of mine who watches anime, and she watches a lot of the really old ones. And this is a very old anime. I don't even know if the company that made this is still in, like, business. I don't know if they still make anything, because I haven't seen anything from them recently. But, this is one of those really, it's not crude drawn. I mean, it's pretty graphic. It is pretty graphic, but it is definitely an older one. But, I don't know. I like it. I have a lot of older animes, too, but... And then this one's also considered like a horror or dark anime, and that's Blood the Last Vampire. I think almost everybody knows about Blood the Last Vampire that watches anime. I think almost anybody that watches anime has probably seen that movie. That one's not a very, shy one, I guess. And then the last movie I picked, this is also an older movie. I don't know if I'd consider this horror. I think I'd probably consider this thriller instead of horror. But it is like a classic movie, and I absolutely love it, and it's The Shining. And yes, that's the one with Jack Nicholson in it. Which is a remake, but I don't have the original. I don't even think I've ever watched the original. But I like the one with Jack Nicholson in it, so. But yeah. So, it's not a tag, but if you guys do want to do it, feel free. There's a lot of movies I didn't mention because I didn't own a copy of them. Like Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street and Wishmaster, Friday the 13th, so on and so forth. So, there's a lot of movies I didn't mention, but those are just 20 random horror, thriller, or dark comedy, or like a dark anime kind of movies that I just randomly picked out of my stack of horror movies. I just counted 20 and grabbed them. I didn't even... They were all like right on the top too, so it wasn't even something that I searched for. So I just picked the first 20 horror movies that were in my pile, and did this video for you. So, yeah, you guys can do it if you want. If not, that's fine. But I just wanted to get another video up too, because I haven't done a video for a little while. Actually, since last week, I believe. I haven't done a video like since last Saturday or something. So, yeah. I just wanted to get another one up for you guys. That way you guys have 2 videos to watch for this week, because the next one probably won't be up until probably Monday, I'm gonna say. I know I said before I didn't want to mention any days, but I think I am gonna do one on Monday because I need to pick my book to read and so on and so forth. And I also want to get out at least one more movie review for you guys. So you guys will probably get 2 videos next week too. But yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I will talk to you guys soon. Enjoy. Bye.